very late. Whoops. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the late stream. Whoops doodles. Did I say whoops a doodles? I think I did say whoops a doodles. What the hell? But what's up, people? Welcome. How's everybody doing on this fine Friday? It's Friday, right? It is Friday. Ciao from Italy, BG. Ciao, Massimo. Is that how you say that? Hopefully I got that right. What's up, people? Sorry, I'm so late. Hello. Alright, we gotta get a tweet out nice and quick. Ah, damn it. I had a tweet that I was gonna say earlier, and I totally forgot what it was going to be. Oh, man. I really need a quick tweet tonight, too. Dearest at Mazmaz. Where's Marvel Champions? Why is Marvel Champions the second one on the list? What in the world? There we go. What in the world? What do I say? What do I say? Stream notification for your ugly ass made me lose 5-star streak versus death math. Suck it. Sorry you lost your death math. Yeah, that's right. I took advantage of that typo. Crap though. What was I gonna say? I totally forgot. Hey, BG, you decided to grind for Heimdall? Only the 3-star. Only the 3-star. I don't have any time to grind for higher than that. I'm already pushing the limits here, grinding for as many milestones as I am. I know it sounds lazy, but what is Heimdall's synergy with himself? P.S. You look beautiful as always. Be Manny. Thank you, dude. The synergy with himself is that the enemy, or that you, everybody but Heimdall on your team, as you're getting knocked out, you go invulnerable and unstoppable. You gain unstoppable along with like a 2-second duration of invulnerability. It's pretty sick. I haven't seen it in action yet. I'm sure there's videos of it out there already. But, yeah, I haven't seen it in action yet. Brian's star is still fairly tipsy from finishing off pitcher of beer margaritas. Oh, goodness. Hashtag Cade Raid. Oh, and you stink, BG. Screw you, dupes. But what's up, Cade and Cade Raiders? Feel like we just hang out earlier? I know. I just had a daytime stream a little bit earlier. A little while ago. Okay. Damn it, though. What was I going to say for the tweet? I'm getting used to the quicker tweets. I realized that when it used to take me like 10 or 15 minutes to get a tweet out, you know, you think about 10 or 15 minutes. 10 or 15 minutes is like 5 to 7 rounds in the arena, something like that. Maybe like 5 or 6 while streaming because I get distracted and stuff still with chat. So like 5 to 6 rounds in the arena. Times like let's call it 6 days a week because on Sundays it doesn't matter that much, but 6 days a week. Dude, that's a lot of arena. It's like 36 rounds in the arena that I miss out on just because I'm sitting here just BSing on Twitter when I shouldn't be. I should be in the arena before I start talking, right? Twitter, Heimdall is a Thundercat because he sight beyond sight? I don't know if I get that reference. I'm not sure what that means exactly. I have a confession to make. I've never really watched the Thundercats. I'm sorry, I never watched the Thundercats. My coworker's on her phone, clocking out as we were walking to our cars. She fell down over this huge-ass curb, flat to the ground, in front of a ton of people dining outside. She remained on the... ... What's the rest? I like how you equated to time missed in the arena and not life. Yeah, dude. Totally. Who cares about life, man? I'm talking about arena here. Fine, Brian. Don't read last. All right, hold on. This is a really bad time for me to be reading chat, guys. This is the last message I'm reading in the chat, and then I swear I'm not reading. Like, don't put big messages in chat at the start of the stream. Don't do it. It's a bad idea. Journal of Champions today. My DNA results came back positive. I definitely have DNA. I apologize for all the things I said because you were actually just trying to get me to say a tweet. So that's actually the one type of message that I want to read early on. So sorry, Demiok. What up, Dicer? Should we go with that? Should we go with that? Or should I just say... Demiak, like... loves pickles. Wait, did I spell your name? Whoops. There we go. Demiak loves pickles. No, I shouldn't go with that. Did you ask for tweets? Tweet Heimdall can see you even in camouflage. I wonder if, I mean, I like where your mind is at, but I want to tweak it a little bit. What if we say something like this? I'm trying to play hide and seek with Heimdall, but he is too good. It's like he can always see me even when I'm in full camouflage. Oh, I was trusting your spelling on that, on camouflage. How do you actually spell camouflage? There we go. P.S. I am now live. That's, I mean, that's something that Heimdall can do, right? He sees everything. That's like his ability, I think, right? Alright. I'm trying to play hide and seek with Heimdall, but he is too good. It's like he can always see me, even when I'm in full camouflage. Tweet! Good enough. Okay, let's get out of here. Dude, 7 minutes to get that tweet out? Rounds of Arena are just lost. I'll never get them back. Never get them back. Pulled 675 units out of 5 uncollected... What? Chris, 675 out of 5 of those crystals? Good lord, dude. Talk about jackpot. What's up, Banana Boat? What up, Clobbering Time? Let me scroll up. Who was the first one here? So Dark Light 72 is the first one here, followed by Beef Sabnus. I think that's how you say that. Mike Bosch, Justin Gray, Red Slayer, Panaman Pete, Crazy OG 11, Miguel, Luis Miguel Ruiz, Alex Remigio. Alright, let me scroll this down. We got Demiak, Pixie Bell, Navas Hugh, Wonder Bread, Goater, Demiak Cameron, Nadvasky. I think I'm saying some of these names twice. Just trying to scroll down quickly, get a feel for who's in here right now. B. Daniels, got B. Manning here, Glory Man, Yuki in the house, Miguel, Drop Faith. We got Star in here, drunk off her butt. Dubes. Alright, I think we got a lot of people. Alright, cool. Alright, let me scroll this way on down. Oh, what was the follow-up to my wife's story? Okay, she remained on the ground to continue to clock out, but the people eating didn't know that, but none of them came to check and see if she was okay. After she got up, I laughed my ass off. Wow. I'm surprised you waited that long. I'm actually really proud of you. I'm really proud of you for waiting and not laughing immediately. I'm very proud of you. You said butt. Wow. Dirty camouflage is a lot more effective. Desert cami soaked in sweat and caked in sand is damn near invisible in a desert environment. Good to know. Heimdall, whose sword is only 3 inches from the ground. Get it? He's a dark-skinned fella, racist, sexist, real life. You be the judge? Wow. Oh, man. Does it count as racist if you're saying something, like, positive? Maybe it still does. I don't know. Hey BG just pulled AA from a featured 5-star. Is he rank 4 worthy unduped? I have a duped 4-star at rank 5. Not unduped. No, absolutely not unduped. Just stick with your 4-star at rank 5. That presumably is awakened. Yeah, even better, I waited for her to start laughing first. Wow. You've really grown. I'm so proud of you. Although I bet if I fell, the laughter, there'd be no containing it. Ha! Brian said my name twice. Either it's because he loves me so much or he already forgot about me. Let's go with the first one. Let's go with the first one. Showing my age here. Threw my back out carrying the laundry, and now I'm in bed. We'll be streaming from bed. Insanity or devotion? Let's go with the second one. This time we're gonna go with the second one. Dude, sorry to hear about your back, man. Hopefully, hopefully you feel good soon. Hopefully it's not one of those long-lasting backache type things. But Brian, we both know if it were you, I'd laugh as you were busting your ass. That's true. I wouldn't even have to hit the ground. You would just... I would probably make some kind of weird face as I'm going down. Even if you weren't paying any attention to me at all, your instincts would take over, which would automatically tell... It's like your spider senses. You would instantly look over at me as I'm busting my ass, and the laughter would ensue. Let's get that yellow bar. There it is. Jesus, how late were you today? Very late, Aaron Abdo. Very late. Very late. Pulled AA out of 1, popped PHC, BG. That is great. That is great, dude. Congratulations on your AA out of a PHC. ABG, first time being in a live stream chat in general. Welcome, Lewis. Ranked up my unawakened Medusa to rank 4, and I could have ranked up Luke Cage or Dr. Voodoo. Did I make a decent decision? I mean, you didn't make a bad decision necessarily. If you were asking for advice, like, beforehand, I would say the Medusa does rely a lot on her awakened ability. And I would have maybe went with Luke Cage if none of the three were awakened in that situation. But Medusa's, like I said, not necessarily a bad decision. She can still shut down robots. She doesn't need to be awakened for that. She does gain a lot of damage from her awakened ability, but her damage is not, like, completely terrible without it. Ah! Oof, I was scratching my leg as she was evading. That was pretty scary. So, yeah, and then once you awaken her, she'll be that much more of a monster for you, so, yeah. Should I go for some kind of heavy attack? Yeah, I think let's do that. Let's go for heavy attack after her L1. And then let's pray that she doesn't evade. And let's throw our L3. Bingo, bingo, a boomo. Yuki sent it over 25 and then Polish dollars saying, slap me and tell us about your banana sense training progress. Sure. Hold it, please. You'll be slapped momentarily. Please keep all hands and feet inside the vehicle until you are officially slapped. And I will tell you about the banana sense training progress in just a moment. I don't know how much we're just gonna say this is 7. Is that fair? I can't remember how much this is, but I feel like it's 7. But it's 25 Polish dollars, which I prefer to say, so we're just gonna go with that. Thank you very much for the 25 Polish dollars. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Banana sense training, though, it's going great. I can sense a banana from up to 45 meters away at this point. So yeah. There's not a whole lot more to say about it, to be honest. I would make a weird face as I'm going down. BG August 2018. Oh Jesus. I'm going to eat these cookies, then no mas cookies. Okay, no more cookies? You sure? You sure you don't want me to get you more cookies? Because I was thinking about going to the store again tonight. I can get you some more cookies. No, actually, I don't think I'm going to the store tonight, actually. So, yeah, take that back. Alright, anyway. Let's get the hell out of here. Did I hit any kind of helps today? I forget if I did or not. Oh, I didn't. Whoops. We're going to pretend I cleared the entire list of helps. All of them. And then we're going to move to the arena. There we go. Look, I'm not a selfish man. It's just there's 1,300 guys. There's 1,300. It's gonna break after like 200 out of the 1,300. I'd have to restart my game like 4 times to clear that list. All right, don't judge me. Arena. But by the way, what up, Ziski? I feel like I had to do that. Star sleeps it now has water and ibuprofen within reach. Cookies? What the hell? I'm not sure what that means. When you put sunscreen on, do you use banana boat? Yes, of course. No, my tummy hurts when I eat them, but I can't help myself. If you want to just leave them there, I'll dispose of them. Don't eat them. Don't hurt yourself. Okay, I don't know what to do. I guess we'll start with... You know what? I'm going to start with the 4 stars. Let's take the 4 stars for a spin. Get these all done in the basic arena. Want to get these points. And then my 5 stars are refreshed, so I could use those next. Putting together a grocery order? Okay. ABG, I did a handstand today. Only like 3 seconds, but we can forget that part. Nice, dude. Nice. I wish I could do handstands and like walk on my hands and all that stuff. We'll understand how that feels, BG. I won't judge on that, man. I probably wouldn't even touch the help button. Well, you know, you gotta get that. You gotta get that loyalty at least. The second part about the help button breaking is the individuals still work. Not always. Sometimes the individual breaks too. After a certain number of helps, those break too. This is the first time I've ever lost Infinite Streak on Featured Arena while only going for milestones. The damn notification doesn't ever come unless I'm 1 hit away from a win. Dude, how big is the notification anyway? How did it mess you up that bad? BG, how you guys doing in Washington? Been hearing on the news the air is bad to all the fires going on. I feel right at home when there's like that smog in the air or whatever, like the smoke from the fires. It just reminds me of New Jersey. Like, we don't have forest fires over there. I mean, maybe there are some. I don't know, but like, you never hear about them if there are. Certainly not like on the West Coast here. I assume they just don't even happen in New Jersey because I never heard about them. But the general pollution from everyone just like throwing their garbage in the streets and that kind of thing. You know, the air is not the best in New Jersey. It's actually referred to as like the nation's armpit for a reason. No, it's actually not that bad. It's actually not that bad. I'm over exaggerating big time. But it's not that bad here either. The air is, you know, the air is fine still. The air is fine. For our fake IDs, what should our last name be? The McPoyles, of course. Did you know it sucks having class at Saturday at 9 a.m., but I need your streams, man. Ooh, class is on Saturday at 9 a.m. Oh, that sounds painful, dude. ABG, I'm praying to Zeus to make it rain in the next hour so I don't have to water the plants and continue arena. Good luck. I hope you get that rain. But I'm at 10 million. Can you lower your cutoff so I can stop? I can try, but I don't think it's going to work, dude. I don't think it's going to work. We have factories and big building pollutants lining the turnpike, although I imagine you were a Parkway guy. Yeah, I mean, you know, of course I've been on the turnpike, but I avoided like the plague. The turnpike sucks. Yeah, plus I was only like, dude, I was only literally like I don't know, like 30 seconds. I've always lived like 30 seconds away from the Parkway wherever I lived. So yeah, it was all about that Parkway life. But yeah, there are a bunch of factories that make for some not so pleasant air. The air was good today. Brian, they do just have your head in the hole. Oh, really? There's like forest fires in New Jersey? Holy crap. I guess I do just have my head in a hole. I feel bad for all the people having to fight those fires that I just kind of disrespected. Man, why can't they just give us a 1,000 loyalty a day for being an alliance and get rid of the help button? Problem solved. Yeah, or just lower the cost of, I mean, well, I mean, I guess they could do that too. Just make it part of the login calendar. McPoyle or McBoyle? No, with the P. It has to be with a P. Clobbering time. Brian doesn't know what downtown is. What? The smoke in downtown hurt my eyes and chest. WTF, you talking about, Brian? Wait, what are you talking about now? Now I'm confused what we're talking about. You talking about here? We talking about New Jersey or Seattle? What are we talking about? BGA always seem to be on the turnpike or 1 and 9. Yeah. The smoke from the wildfire. So here you're talking about. Yeah, okay. Well, I don't know. I guess I wasn't there when, you know, I wasn't outside of the apartment when it was at its worst, I guess. I don't know. When I was out, it wasn't that bad for me, so. Brian hasn't been outside in 3 years. The F you guys asking about the air quality for it. That's true. Why am I being asked about that? I don't actually know. 5K loyalty as final milestone on 4-star basic arena. I mean, they can't really add loyalty to arenas. They already have... Arenas have their own currency already as it is. And not everybody grinds arena. Like, it'd be a super awesome bonus for arena grinders if they just, like, added that in just for the hell of it. But, no, I think loyalty should really be kept out of arenas and just be kept strictly to alliance-based things. Either just being in an alliance or, you know, alliance events or that kind of thing. Or just add loyalty to alliance events rewards. Don't put in for perfect series or completion. No loyalty for you, sucker. What? But yeah, I mean, they could do something like that. BG said I shouldn't take an unduped AA to rank 4, and I agree. What about rank 3? Well, there's not much reason to take them to rank 3. If you already have a 4-star at 550. They're essentially the same thing, except, you know, one has utility and one doesn't. You have very minimally slightly higher stats with the 5-star rank 3 over the 4-star 550, but I mean, you could do it just if you have like an abundance of catalysts and you want to get more 5-star champions at rank 3, like that's fine. But if you're doing it because you actually think that that champion's going to help you out somewhere, well, he's probably not going to help you out. There's probably better ways to spend those resources. But eventually I'll take mine, whether he gets awakened or not, to rank 3 just for arena. And then eventually maybe higher, depending if I have a need and if he gets awakened somehow. Every 24 hours that you're in an alliance, you just get 1k loyalty, like a crystal you collect that just gives some amount of loyalty, 1k or better, would be even better. It is there's really anything. I saw arena loyalty, I quit. Just anything is better than the help system. Let's be real here. They could do literally anything and it would be better than the help system. BG, my cousin and I decided to open 5-star crystals together. Opened mine first and got Green Goblin. He opened his and got Void. I feel cheated. Oh, dude. I mean, Green Goblin's not the worst champion ever, but yeah, Void is... Ooh, baby. Congrats to your cousin on that one. He definitely won that battle, even though you guys weren't exactly battling, but yeah. You can't put loyalty in solo events. What are you loyal to? Yeah, I don't know. Wait, did I say that, or are you replying to someone else? Because I meant alliance events if I said solo events. Lola is all up in my cookies until I look at her, then she pretends to mind her own business. Yeah, I know she pretends to mind her own business, but that B-Manny is all about the cookie life. Downtown, where the folks are broke. Is that how the song goes? I just know the downtown part. Even though I'm not saying it right. ABG, can you recommend a few hundred books on hoarding? Yes. Oh, man. Last Zarni, what up, dude? Haven't seen you in a little while. Hopefully all is well with you. Please BG, playing in Plat 2, Tier 2 Alliance, got 565, Blade, and Sparky. Who would you rank for on Duped Magic, Duped Corvus, Duped Quake, Duped Voodoo? Grazie. Playing in Plat 2, Tier 2, got 565, Blade, and Sparky. Who would you rank for on Duped Magic, Duped Corvus, Duped Quake? I would go... Personally, I would go with that Duped Corvus. Personally, I go with the Duped Corvus. I feel like a lot of people would go with that Duped Corvus, too. The thing is, I don't know, do you care for Corvus? Because I feel like that's an obvious decision, and maybe if you're asking that question, then maybe you don't like Corvus so much. And if you don't like Corvus, for whatever reason, then, you know, you don't have to go with that decision. You could certainly go with any champion of choosing. I would say if that magic was awakened, I would strongly consider that magic depending on the path that you take and if anyone else already has power control champions or not. But without her being awakened, then I would strongly prefer Corvus in that situation. The other champs you mentioned, they're not bad either, of course, but I prefer Magic and Corvus over them personally. Hey Brian, just pulled Thor Rag, 5-star. Thoughts? First time pull, by the way. Every 7 hours, you got yourself some more arena points. Your singing is hard, you're hard. Suck it. I got a 5-star Mother Effing Groot today. Oh, rip, Dicer. I know how that feels. BGM at 5 mil for Heimdall so far for the 4-star. Should I be worried? Yes. If you're at 5 million right now, yes, you should. You're a bit behind. You're definitely a bit behind. I don't know what your roster looks like. I don't know how comfortable you are making up that kind of gap, but as of right now, yeah, you're a little bit behind. Suck power drain. Hyperion. Don't pop it. There we go. May, you don't need to have boost. It's insurance/time saver. What you talking about? Don't even know how much loyalty I pull in a month, but it's crazy that you can blow through in a few days by buying boosts. Yeah, no, that's true. You can easily blow through the loyalty buying boost. It's very expensive picking up some of the boosts. Night, guys. All right, night, Rel. BG, at least he's in my alliance, but now he's been getting 4-star heroes out of 2 premiums and cinematic crystals. Hey, man, anybody getting luck in your alliance? You gotta be happy about that. It's gonna help you out, too. I know sometimes people get a little frustrated when they don't get such good pulls and they see other people around them getting some really good pulls, but you gotta be happy for them. Their time of luck will come to an end at some point, and your time of luck will begin. Hey BG, when I go to your website, it says site can't be reached. Why is that? It's because I disabled it. The website is not currently active at the moment. Are you free to play? I am free to play, yes. Hey BG, did you buy that Tier 5 basic deal? I most certainly did not. It's just funny that that comment, I read that right after the comment of am I free to play? Yeah, no, I definitely did not buy that offer. Or any offer for that matter, unless it's in, unless I could spend units to get it. I wonder if I don't know what I would do. Like, let's say, because that offer was $100, right? If I could spend the unit equivalent of that, if I could spend 3,100 units to get that amount of Tier 5 basic, I don't know what I would do. I actually don't know what I would do about that, because I might get it. It's you know what, I think I would pass on it, just because I still strongly feel like I am going to need 15,000 units for the Cyber Monday offer. And who knows, that offer might suck, but I want to be prepared in case it's something really good. But let's say I already had 15,000 units kind of in the bag for that day. And this offer came around for 3,000 units to get these Get the tier 5 basic. I might have done it. I don't know. I might have done it. BG, I'm here to party. What up, Nick? Welcome to the party. Crap, I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. It's coming. Where's the mute button? Oh, that was close. I almost hit the wrong mute button. I almost hit the mute button for desktop audio and not microphone audio. You guys almost heard that full on. All right, I need to go grab a tissue. Not to be gross. I'll be right back in just a moment. Sorry. Be right back. 2 seconds. Alright, I'm back. Oh, man. We sneezed in unison? Did you? Or you sneezed too? Interesting. Bless you, thank you. You're effing crazy. No way I would do that. I don't know, dude. I might do it. For real. I might have done it. I've never bought a boost, any boost, not that I can remember anyway. I only get them from crystals or if they were included in a deal I bought. Okay. Not even like the 3-minute ones, Dicer, really? Don't use boost ever, really? Man, those 3-minute boosts can sometimes be lifesavers. I love those things. I buy all of them's. What? Leave his key alone. Oh my god. Star is so drunk right now. Oh man. It was pretty funny. Star was in another stream. I'm totally gonna out you right now. Not that you were keeping it private or anything, but Star was in another stream, and there was some drinkings involved, and many laughters ensued. Well, this may not be a great time to reveal this. Given my sneeze fetish, I need to grab a tissue as well. Oh, jeez. Wow. Heyo, and heyo, ContestChampion, and everyone. Hello, Christina. Am in bed. Do thar count. Wow. Only way I'd do it is if it pushed me for forming one, and it would give me a rank up right then and there. Yeah, I don't know, dude. Even it wouldn't give me an immediate rank up, and that's why I would have to think about it. If it gave me an immediate rank up, then yeah, I would like almost for sure do it. But I feel like at some point that could be the difference between having that rank up or not. And just because I know there's going to be offers for Tier 5 Basic for money in the future, that yeah, I might have to jump on whatever offers I could. I don't know. I'm not saying I would just instantly pull the trigger on it. It's just something that I would think about getting. I recently pulled Gwenpool and Blade from PHCs. Which one you consider more 550 worth or none? I can awaken them. Would only be my 4th 550. German Herman. Let me think about this. Hang on. Between Blade and Gwenpool? Sorry, I shouldn't even have to think. Yeah, I would go with Blade 100%. Awaken that Blade, rank up that Blade, problem solved. I don't know what the problem is, but it's solved. BG, I've been getting the Alliance crystals lately, and I haven't pulled a single boost. I learned it from watching you. You're a terrible role model for the adults. Dude, those crystals save me units. You get on bad streaks of luck, but they tell you the odds for getting the boost right in the crystal itself. Do you use your left hand or right hand to evade when you play? Well, I mean, right now I'm only using my left hand, so left hand is doing it all. But when I'm using both hands, do I use the left or right to evade? I'm pretty sure I use the left. Pretty sure I use the left. I haze the H2OOOOOs already. Oh my goodness. Oh crap, there was one thing I was... Oh, what was I going to say? What was I going to say? Damn, it was something related to the offer and the units and all that, and I totally forgot. Oh well. Damn my memory. This is like the second time this has happened today. What the hell? We got Euthanitis in here. Is there a 4 ex-wife alliance? I need to leave 4 wife. They started talking map 6 and said they was gunning for 4 Loki in alliance war. Oh man. Are you guys actually doing map 6? My wife was telling me that during the free week that you guys were considering doing it. I didn't know if that was true though. Did you know there is double level up? Yes, Justin. I actually already leveled up a champion earlier. There was double cosmic level up earlier. I know there's double mutant right now. But there was double cosmic, so I ranked up a cosmic champion back then. ABG, I got 5-star Sentinel. What's your thoughts? I don't know anything about him. Sentinel is a badass. I don't really have any experience or much to tell you other than he has really good damage and survivability along with double immunities. I like him better as a double immune champion than Iceman, and I would try to rank him up as high as I possibly could, as high as I could possibly get him. I don't know about ranking him up immediately if he's not awakened. His awakened ability is not 100% necessary. It's just it helps. It definitely helps get his damage up quicker, getting the charges up much quicker. It's for poops and giggles. I don't give a crap if we finish or not. Okay. I want to dose the map 6 in the 4 wives. Goodness. Bonesaw Uchi wife, what up? BG, what is up, my man? We were both here tonight, and boy, do I have a story for you. Ooh. Betrayal, lies, murder, all the things that are not in my story. Read my future comment for the wonderfully long short story. Or long story short. Okay, will do. Oh my god, am I dead here? Yep. The only way I'd buy that deal is if I fell asleep on couch playing MCOC, dropped my phone on the floor between my feet, dog stepped on my toe, causing my foot to move to open the unit store and buy it. Wow. That's quite the event there that would need to be done. Crazy today, level up, overlap with science, cosmic, and mutant. Oh wow, I didn't notice the science one. The science one that must have happened before I looked at the solo events. You're freaking insane. You like him more than Ice Bro? You're right. You have no experience with him. No, I 100% like him more than Ice Bro. Yeah. Hell yeah, I like Sentinel more than I like Iceman. I would 100% rank up Sentinel over Iceman any day. Beachizzle, can you make some champ recommendations for 5.2.4 Lines in the Sand quest? It's the one with the global masochism node. You could do it with any champion, really. Just play them, like bait out their heavies, kind of like their stun immune. Like, don't try to parry them, and you could use champions that don't give a lot of debuffs. Or you can just go opposite and play champions that involve many debuffs and just don't care about masochism. Just know that he could, know that all the enemies in there can shrug off your stuns. So still play them a little bit stun immune style. But you could still use champions like like Blade or Gwenpool. Gwenpool is who I used. As long as they have enough damage that you don't really care if they heal a little bit every once in a while. Or just play it, you know, like I said, like stun immune style, where you're not really triggering that healing. Archangel, I would say, can be a good option, though, just because you will shut down that healing. And he does a lot of damage and all that, even though he does put debuffs on the enemy. It doesn't really matter since you're shutting down the healing. But yeah, really anyone. Masochism is not really a champion-specific counter type of node. It's just you have to know how to play around Masochism. What's good, BG? What's up, Artcast? Hey, Brian, what's the best way for free-to-play to get some boosts? You seem to have plenty. I buy a lot of boosts. I pretty much every war, I'm dropping a little bit of units on health boosts. So I don't know if you noticed that part in the war videos, but yeah, I'm always spending a few units on those. The 10 and 20% champion boosts, I try to alternate between them. My supply does go down a little bit. I just try to be a little bit cautious with them. But of course, we get 110% and 120% every week from the Alliance Quest thing. And then, you know, I've gotten some in the past through special deals. Sometimes Marvel Insider will include boosts in their offers. The attack and health boosts, I also get them from the loyalty crystals occasionally. I think that's about it, really. I'm just trying to be a little stingy with them when I need to be, but at the same time, not being afraid to boost if I think it's going to save me potions and save me from dying. BG, what's your opinion on the nerfed summoner appreciation / compensation conglomeration? Dude, I didn't know how to read for a second there. I don't know. I guess I don't really have too much to say about it. I'm looking forward to the summoner appreciation thing. I don't really care about compensation type stuff. I just don't. I know everybody else cares about that stuff, but I just don't care. If we're given stuff, cool. If not, well, I don't care. I realized the other day that every other game I've ever played in the past, before Marvel Contest of Champions, anytime there's like server outages or issues with the game, I've never been given compensation in the past, so maybe that's why I don't care about it. I think one time World of Warcraft was down for an extended amount of time, and I think they gave players like a few days of free game time, something like that. Since you have to pay monthly, I think they just extended people's subscription by like a day or two or something like that. I think that's the only time I've ever had some type of compensation. But yeah, like the World of Warcraft servers, they were just certain servers were just down for a few hours at the launch, which is pretty typical for their launches. In Diablo 3, the game was completely down for a lot of people for like the first couple of days. There was no compensation. I get it. People, you know, people want to feel appreciated and want to have the compensation, and you know, I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say, to be honest. Other than just that I don't care about it. I'm trying to elaborate as much as I can, but the truth is I just don't care. Why he has nowhere near the utility? Are you kidding me? Sentinel versus Iceman? Sentinel's damage is through the roof versus Iceman's. His special abilities are like the debuff on his L2 does a massive amount of damage while also being unblockable, essentially. I think they can block it, but the debuffs carry through, something like that. So you can fight enemies like Infinity Man and MODOK with that type of champion, or you know, like his heavy attack applies a high damage dealing shock. He's got heal block if you need it. He can heal off his special 3. I don't know, dude. Sentinel's just a badass. Long story short, we went back to Casual Alliance a few weeks ago. Miss competition and comrades. Now going back to Tier 5 Alliance. HW, and I also made a second account to build from the ground up together. Hoochie Wife, duh. I was like, what is HW? Hoochie Wife and I also made a second account to build from the ground up together. Okay. Whew, you guys are really taking it the other direction, making a second account after just having that little bit of casual time. Okay. I mean, that could be pretty fun. That could be pretty fun. I can never imagine myself doing a, well, I guess there's those special occasions where I would do it, and I already did do it the one time. But, yeah. Good luck with all that. Could be fun. DG, I'm super excited for Summer Advancement Week. Why did I say Summer Advancement and not Summer Appreciation Week? I'm going to try to finish Labyrinth. I have Agent Venom, Jugs, and Moon Knight paths left. I think I decided my teams, though. Okay. Nice, dude. Get it done. Keep me up to date. BG, how do you like your eggs? Not cracked. Eternally, what's it called? Eternally not cracked. And in my inventory forever. Getting messed up by this freaking quake here. Good lord. BG, you'll care if you lose 2 featured champions on Arena and your phone being compromised. I'm getting pretty tired of this stuff. Oh, it's annoying, dude. I'm not saying that I don't care about that stuff. Of course, I want the game to be running smoothly. Yeah, of course I hate that there's issues and people missed out and stuff. Yeah, no, that stuff I care a lot about. I'm just saying the compensation part of it, I don't care about. No, I don't care what I missed out on. I don't care if there's compensation or not. I just want a smooth running game is all I want. Still suffering from temporary burnout. Be careful with a second account. Yeah. It is definitely something to be careful about. Brian, so I'm in a very specific scenario which I both hate and love. Is this a rank up scenario? Is that what it is? I'm hogging AQ today and it feels good. Are you killing both bosses? Is that what you're up to, Cameron? Also, convinced Hoochie Wife to rank 5 her 4-star unduped Void today. Tell her she won't regret. Tell her, please. I don't think you'll regret Void. I mean, he's a lot more usable when awakened, I would say, is the only thing. But even still, he can be useful without being awakened in some situations. So it's not like he's going to be a total waste. And defensively, if you want to just slap him on defense, he does not benefit from his awakened ability in the slightest if he's on defense. So yeah, he's still a good defender for something like that if you don't want to use him until awakened or something like that. So yeah, I would say don't regret it. Feed an awakening gem as soon as possible, and yeah, you'll be good to go. Hard-boiled, soft-boiled. I don't really eat eggs. By themselves, at least. Like, yeah, sometimes they're an ingredient in things, I guess, but I don't really like eggs. I used to eat scrambled eggs a bunch, but I never really cared for them. Like, I don't know, I just ate them because that's the food that was given to me. And I would put ketchup on them, and I would eat them. And I didn't, like, I guess I didn't hate them, but, like, once I became an adult and I had the choice of, like, you know, the food that I'm buying and making for myself, oh, I would never make an egg. I feel like there's 1,000 things I'd prefer to eat rather than eggs. And I know some people really like eggs, and that's awesome if you like eggs, but yeah, not me. He can't take an L3s, and there's almost no better utility than that. I don't know, dude. He's pretty tanky. He's not Incinerate immune. Don't care about that. He doesn't counter evade champions. Also don't care about that. Shock isn't as good as Cold Snap. I'd beg to differ. He looks stupid and big. No contest. I mean, alright, to be fair, it's a bit of personal preference. I'm not saying Iceman's bad, it's just I will strongly prefer Sentinel over Iceman. I feel like there's no way that you can... I feel like there's no way that you... Like there's no way for you to sell me on Iceman more than my love for Sentinel. Like, have you seen the videos of what Sentinel could do? Dude, for being a double immune champion for being as tanky as he is and all the other things that he has going for him. By the way, okay, hold on. You know what? Hold on. Where's my Sentinel? We're gonna continue this little debate a little bit here. You want to talk about being able to tank stuff? All right. First off, the special attack thing is nice. It's not really tanking, but okay. Armor. He gains armor for each analysis charge. He gains crit resistance. Crit resistance is huge, dude. Crit resistance is such a strong stat right now. Yeah, just not being able to get crit when you gain enough analysis charges. It's fantastic. Screw Incinerate immunity. Who cares about that? How many times does that really come in handy? When I want to fight a champion like Mephisto, I'll use a different champion. I'll use Void or something like that. I don't know. I guess I don't have a whole lot to say since I don't really, like I said, I don't really have a ton of experience with him. All I know is that I really like him, and I would love to get that dude as a 5-star or 6-star so that I can actually use the champion and gain that experience and do some cool things with him. Whoa, William Boyer sending over 20 bucks saying, "Where's this damn sponsor button?" Oh, dude. I wish I knew. I wish I knew. But dude, William Boyer sending over 20 big ones. Dude, thank you so much. Somebody help him find it, because I don't. Oh, here we go. Cameron sending over a link. Maybe that link. Does that just take you? I guess it tells you the different ways. So I know you got to be possibly on YouTube Gaming. I only know the way for desktop, unfortunately. It's the only time I'm ever actually on watching a stream. But dude, thank you so much for the 20 bucks. Very, very generous. Sending over 20 bucks to ask how to sponsor too. Wow. Thank you, thank you. Crit resistance is so hot right now. It really is, Articast. It's as hot as Corvus. ABG, I tried driving today without talking on the phone, texting, nor eating, but it was so boring I fell asleep at the wheel. Oh my goodness. Well, get the texting then, dude. It's got to be better than falling asleep at the wheel. Unless you got one of those self-driving cars. Which, either way, is, I guess there's nothing good that you can do in that case, right? Yuck. Ketchup. You don't like ketchup on the eggs? I never know if that's a common thing or not. I don't know. I don't know if I got it from my brother or if my family, or if my brother got it from my family or something. I don't know. But that's probably where I got it from, is my brother doing it. And it made them taste better, in my opinion. Not a lot of ketchup, just a little bit. BG, is it cool if you get on Twitter on a vid for a new game? Wait, hold on. Is it cool if I... Oh, is it cool if I @ you on Twitter on a vid for a new game? Yeah, dude. You could send over anything on Twitter. It doesn't have to be just MCOC related. I can't promise I'll always check it out. If the video's long or something like that, the chances go down for me watching the whole thing. But I normally check out at least most things that are sent to me. I try at least. On a busy day, yeah. Doesn't always work out, but yeah. I've been using 4-star Sentinel for AQ Map 6, and I can confirm he is amazing. Thank you, Dooley Ray. Cisco G saying Sentinel's better. Maybe I just don't think much of Scent Hole because I have Medusa and I spend all day in map 5 destroying Sentinels. Well, yeah, I mean, of course Medusa destroys him, but, you know. You just like his open mouth. I mean, I don't hate it. Anything runs to Twitter, you're gonna regret that comment. Oh man, don't send over. No, don't send over nudes, Art of Chaos. No nudes, no other crazy stuff. Just updated my new PC's BIOS. That's stressful. A power flicker and you break the system. Yeah, I always found that to be a little stressful too. And annoying because sometimes you have to like the BIOS update for whatever reason makes your system worse somehow. I try to avoid it at all costs. I just leave it alone unless there's an issue that I need to update it for. Oh, are you updating it for a possible sound issue? Is that because you're having issues with the sound you said? BG, I haven't even used my 6-star Sentinel yet. He has just been sitting on Alliance 4 defense. I mean, that's totally fine too, Dysentery Joe. That's totally fine. There is a little bit of ramp-up time with Sentinel. I will say that. It's not a lot. It's not a big ramp-up time. And if he's awakened, it gets shortened quite a bit, that ramp-up time. Just because you get them to their special one, you bait that out a few times, and you gain a ton of analysis charges really quickly. But, you know, if you attack into the enemy's block, you build up analysis charges. There's other ways, but yeah. No nudes? Man, don't check the line PMs then. Oh, I haven't checked them for many years because I know you just were constantly sending them. Tarantula Burger? Anything? No. No. You stay away from Twitter right now, Star. Stay away. BG, tell Art of Chaos to finish Void. Wow. Well, Art of Chaos, you've got Emmanuel Garcia in here sending you a message. And no, don't listen to my wife. I don't want a welcome package sent to my Twitter. I have filters on, by the way. That stuff, I won't even see it. Most of the time, at least. Sometimes things get through the filter. Alright. Speaking of Void, do I have AQ energy? I'm not sure if I have AQ energy. BG, you're still cool with me sending your nudes in private though, right? Just not publicly? Yeah. Just send it over privately. That's totally fine. So I had to get a loaner CPU to update, and it was just a mess. Oh yeah. No, that definitely does sound like a big mess. Yeah. I mean, dude, that's one of the worst parts about like putting a computer together. You want to cross your fingers and make sure it all works. Like that is the one really good thing about buying a pre-built PC is that somebody else had to deal with all that stuff. Somebody else had to check and make sure none of the parts that were put together are failing or anything like that. I've almost went back to pre-builds for that reason, but I just can't. At the same time, you know, I'll keep rolling the dice and have to maybe RMA some stuff. Saves money. Get to pick out exactly what you want to put in there and everything. I went to that link and it said the YouTuber's page, if having memberships, sponsorship, turned on, it would have a join button on the channel's page. You don't have that, BG. I mean, I do have that. Are you on desktop or are you on your phone, tablet? What are you on exactly? I know it might also be regional. I think super chatting is regional. I don't know if that is maybe part of the issue. Pre-built for suckers? A little bit. Sometimes, I mean, sometimes they're not bad, though. BG, I have to work this weekend and have like 15 curtains to hang, and I need to spend $170 in Kohl's cash by Sunday. That's a lot of stuff. I don't like it. That is a lot of stuff. Holy crap. BG, don't know if you can start a new account on your phone and then link it to a new Kabam account. When I tried, it just takes me to a tutorial and won't let me link the account I was playing on. I think you have to get through the tutorial first, Aaron Abdo. I'm fairly certain you have to go through the tutorial, and then you could do it. Maybe someone else can correct me on that. The only time I made a second account was for that, you know, Bruce Banana. Oh wait, I do have one AQ energy. Let me see if I can do anything with it. IBG, what other champions have crit resistance? a lot of the newer champions. Killmonger, I think, started it. And a bunch of champions post-Killmonger have crit resistance. I'm not sure if there's any before that or not. SMH, Brian didn't see the specific scenario. Either way, let's get this bread to the store I go. What was the... Hold on, what was the scenario? What was this scenario? Right, so the specific scenario is this. Dog grabbed a loaf of bread off the countertop and scarfed it down. Now I gotta run to the store, which I hate, but I get to say, let's get this bread. Oh, dude. Yeah, that makes it totally worth it. And you have evidence? Wow. I download the YouTube gaming app from store, find this stream, hit the super chat button, it will open options. One is become member. Okay, there we go. Give that a shot. What Dicer said. Alright. Sorry, I need to do this fight. This is the last note, I think. Let's get this bread. Alright, Doctor Strange and his unblockable L2. Let's not choke. Okay, well, we're in the clear. You know what? I really should go back to evading all three parts of the L2. I used to do it, and I just... I stopped at some point. It's like, this is safer, I think. Let's just do this. You did, sucker! BG, it's true. He sent the pics. Cute doggo. Okay. Star Dano. Oh my god, Star. Totally didn't just drop phone face. Oh my god. Oh, Star. I hope... Star, I hope that... I hope that you're not. I hope that you have a. I hope that you're not hungover tomorrow. I have a feeling, like I really hope that you're just feeling good, but I also have a feeling that you. You might be a little out of it tomorrow. You seem quite drunk at the moment. Coming first, Morningstar War Boss solo today, and we lost again. We faced MMX this season. Has been a bad one. Wait. You faced MMX again out of Chaos? Is that the third time? Holy crap. I got my 6th Morningstar War Boss solo this season today. Dude, it seems like every freaking war. That's all we seem to see for boss now. Yeah. Won't be surprised. Blame tequila. Lols. Oh my goodness. Alright. MNG twice, NY once, and MMX once. Oh! There's only MMX once? For some reason I thought you'd played them a whole bunch. I guess I was confusing them and MNG. Still though, that's pretty rough, dude. That is really rough. That's... Hopefully you guys get a good end to the season and, you know, it doesn't stop you guys from hitting Masters. Because I assume with those 4 right now, you're probably outside of Masters at the moment, right? All right, let's focus up here and not choke. Please don't choke. Please don't choke. Okay, a little bit of a rough start already. Oh, just burned one of my few parries. Crap, crap, crap. Really bad start. All right, focus, focus, focus. No, I mistimed it. Why would I do that? Why did I do that? Throw it quick, dude. No, that's not what I wanted you to throw quick. Oh my god. So much unnecessary damage that I just took. Throw it. Choke City over here. Choke City. Alright. A shorter season really brings the luck factor of matchmaking to the forefront now? Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, it always mattered, for sure. I mean, we got shafted pretty hard in at one point in Season 1. Can't punish this yet. Just need to wait on the timer. Okay. Dude. Basically out of parries. Whew. Okay. Alright. Might still be able to pull this one out. Come on, big crits, no whammies. That's not a big crit. Come on, dude, die to that bleed. Yes. Oh, yes. All right. Not bad. After choking pretty early, I'm pretty happy with that. Okay. William Boyer must have found that little green sponsor button, or little green join button, I should say. Dude, William, thank you very much for now $20 and the hitting that little green join button, becoming a member. Welcome. Please enjoy your banana along with this fine and quite adorable pineapple face, banana face, 2 Gunthers, a Flarpa, and a Lola. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate it, dude. I really do appreciate it. All the generosity. BG, do you have any suggestions to fix the RNG-ness of Alliance War matchmaking and getting bad matchups? I mean, it's a tough thing to fix. It's not easy. I think taking away our ability to queue at certain times will help it, but it's never going to completely solve the problem. You know, there's going to be a little bit of RNG involved in it. That's just the way it's going to be. But it would be made better if alliances could not avoid certain matchups. It would decrease the chance of facing like the few alliances that queue around each other, you know? So yeah. Grotesque, send it over a buck. Where is your last one here? Grotesque, where you at? Thank you for the buck. Where is your message? Alright, I don't see it. Let me control F it. Here we go. Just pulled 5-star Red Skull. Is he any good unduped? So, I think his Awaken ability is pretty terrible. The only reason I'm not absolutely positive of that is because maybe I just don't know how to use it. So I think he's fine unawakened. I think that he's not a particularly amazing champion either way. But you know, slap him on defense, and he might get you some kills. My Red Skull actually got 2 kills this Alliance War. He got 2 kills for me. People just, you know, maybe don't know how to fight against him, type of thing. Don't know his animations. It could trip people up for that reason. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily give him a ton of resources either, like a ton of rank up resources, because he's certainly not going to be the champion to get kills for you every war. The only reason I took mine to rank 4 is because I had that rank up gem. Otherwise, I probably would not have done it. And he is fun to play. You don't have to just use him defensively. He is fun to play, in my opinion. But yeah, not everyone will like him. Hopefully that answers your question well enough, at least. I still don't have a ton of experience with him to tell you exactly his best uses. Just that he has a lot of power control, both in reducing the amount of power that the enemy gains, especially paired with the right masteries, and also power control in managing your own armor ups to take away the enemy's power. So maybe he's good for those types of situations, but his damage output is not very strong at all. You still have room for another emoji? I feel like we need a spooky in there. Yeah, I think I have one more emoji slot, but I don't want to give it to spooky. I feel bad because I somehow feel like pets can hear you, even though I know that the cat can't freaking hear me. Like, I'm not going to do anything bad to the cat. My hate for the cat is not at that level or anything. I can never hurt an animal, you know? But, well, a pet at least. There was that one time with the rat. But anyway, screw spooky. Let's do something else with that emoji slot. I don't know exactly what to do with it, but I want to do something else with it. Can I make the last emoji? I want to make it. Yeah, I guess. I would have to approve it if you just sent over, like, you know, some random... I can't guarantee I'll be like, yeah, let's go with that. But likely whatever you send over, I'll probably just approve, yeah. Or if you want to tell me what you have in mind first so I don't, like, waste your time and, you know, if making something. Because, for example, yeah, I wouldn't go with spooky. Wonder Bread sending over $5 saying, BG, congratulations, you're hired at Kabam. Is that a good thing? I mean, it'd be cool, I guess. I always wanted to make video games. Now, what deals can we expect? And we need you to design Stan Lee as a playable hero. Stan Lee would break the game because he would just have to be like God, right? What kind of deals can we expect, though? Oh, dude. I wouldn't give any good deals. First off, the deals that I would come up with would be, well, I guess they'd be reasonable. The deals would probably stay about the same for what they are. I would make the game harder, though, so you guys would hate me. The game would instantly become more difficult. Not in Alliance War. Alliance War is already difficult enough as it is. But Labyrinth 2.0, oh, I would feast on your tears. It would be the most difficult challenge ever. Reddit would blow up with just talks of BS, and there'd be boycott talks aplenty. All that stuff. I would make the community just nonstop cry with the type of content that I would make. It'd be fun at the same time, I think, for a lot of people, though, you know. But Wonder Breath, dude, thank you very much for the $5. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. What type of abilities would Stan Lee have anyway? Like, I don't think Kabam would ever be able to add Stan Lee to the game, right? Just because, I mean, he's freaking Stan Lee. Then again, he's freaking Stan Lee, so why not? But wait, does Stan Lee have any type of like, is he in the comics for anything other than himself? Is there like an alter ego? Is there like some type of... Because isn't there... I think I remember reading or watching a video one time. Is his name like the one above all or something like that? Where it was like one of the artist guy, like whatever his name was, is like that guy, and they kind of break the fourth wall to have him in there or something. Because of course he's creating it. But that's not Stan Lee, right? That's whatever the other guy's name is. I sadly don't know. No, I mean, you tell me what you want and I make it, dingus. Oh, well, dude, I would love that. It's just I don't know what I want. I actually don't know what I want. Hey, BG, been listening and gotta go to work. Have a great night. Good talk. All right, Cody. Sounds good, dude. Have a good night at work. Yay, war should get harder too, though, because we aren't supposed to clear the map and all. I mean, war is naturally going to get more difficult over time as people rank up more defenders and other champions get added, but I wouldn't, like, purposefully make it more difficult. Could chill on that. You should make permanent death an option. Haha, fun times. Dude, I actually thought about that like a week ago or 2 weeks ago or something. I was thinking, dude, I actually want to talk about this for a little bit. I want to get your guys' opinion on this. Because I was thinking about, like, people who make second accounts and why I've never wanted to make a second account. Because in other games, I've always made, like, other characters and stuff like that. Like in World of Warcraft, I never stuck to just one character. Some people stuck with one character for like basically their entire time they've played that game, or maybe they make like 2 characters or something like that, and that's it. But me, I was what some people referred to as an altaholic. I would rank up. I would need every single class, max level, try to gear them up, PvP with them, do it all. Like I would always want to be playing multiple characters. And in this game, yeah, it's a little different. You'd have to make it an entirely different new account and stuff, but. In other games, I've enjoyed making new accounts and that type of thing, too. And one thing I thought about is, well, I'm already doing, like, the challenging thing here, where I'm doing it free-to-play style, you know? This is, like, the hardcore way to be playing this game type of thing. Whereas you could play certain games where they have hardcore options where it's permadeath. You die once, and that's it. You lost your character. Start over. And I was thinking, if Kabam introduced a hardcore mode of Marvel Contest of Champions, where if your champion died, you would lose them, I kid you not, I think I would try it, and I think I would play it. It would be insane, and speaking of tears, oh my god, the amount of tears. Just imagine a disconnect and boom, your character is gone forever. They would have to come up with some kind of way, some kind of system around that, man, because I don't know, that would be too brutal. But then I thought about, you know, maybe I wouldn't enjoy that. So I thought about something that's kind of in between, where if you lost your champion, you would just lose them for a month. Where, yeah, if you died anywhere, if you died with your character anywhere, you just couldn't play them for a month. And I think I would play the hell out of that mode. I totally think I would play that mode. I don't know, man. I've played a lot of, like, permadeath games in the past, and something about it, something about the excitement that it brings, dude. When your champion's health is going down, I don't know, man. It does something to me. Like it just gives you that little bit of adrenaline boost. I would play the hell out of that. Can you imagine someone clearing Labyrinth on hardcore mode? That'd be so cool. Well, so another one of my goals that I think I've told you guys about in the past. I just haven't explained the full details, all of it at least. I think actually maybe I have explained the details. I don't know. I don't remember at this point. But one of my goals is to get through Labyrinth of Legends without dying a single time, without using a single item. The Glory Man, read up. All right, Glory Man, where are we at? Where are we at? Good way to get some extra rewards in the game. Oh wait, hold on, this is a two-parter. I was thinking Kabam could take a page from other games and add achievements to the game. X War MVPs, X Arena fights, perfect series wins, X 1v1, X AQ points, etc., etc. Good way to get some extra rewards in the game. In addition, something to actually strive for. So I like where your head's at. I don't know about some of the ones that you were using for examples, but I definitely like where your head's at. I wish there was some more of that type of thing. It would just have to be the right things, just so that people don't abuse the game more than they already do. You know, like and pay somebody else to do it for them, and you know, all those other issues that we kind of already face. But yeah, I do wish there was more things to strive for. Even if they were kind of ridiculous challenges, like beating Wolverine without attacking a single time, like a regular attack, but you could use like special threes, and there'd be like a few different characters that could do that, or Quake would be able to do it, you know. So Quake would be able to do it, Void would be able to do it, Doctor Strange would be able to do it. Those types of champions, and it would just be like a fun little challenge, you know. As long as the rewards like weren't anything game-breaking. ABG, a chick ahead of me in line is taking forever to decide on her coffee order. I might unleash the raw fury of my passive-aggressive deep sigh, but the 6-year-old is watching. Dude, you gotta be that role model for the 6-year-old. Forget the passive-aggressiveness. Shove her out of the way, dude. Tell her... No, don't do that. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Like, that's some, like, serious sitcom move right there. If you just, like, went down on one knee and you were like, listen, kid, I don't want you to grow up to be some kind of pansy. So, here's what you do in a situation like this. And you just, like, step in front of her and start ordering. Reminds me of the good old days of Realm of the Mad God. See? Panaman Pete knows what I'm talking about. Kind of like my idea for the collector's special 3, putting your champ back into the crystal, and they're gone until you pull them again, and maybe they'd be the rank you lost them at. But the whole game? Yes. The whole game. The whole game. I don't really want them gone forever though, because like I said, you mess up. I mean, a server disconnect, and you lose the champion that it took you a year to get, you know. But if they were just in some kind of temporary timeout, even if it was like I think a month would be good. I honestly think a month would be good. But even if it wasn't a month, and even if it was like just a couple weeks, I think that'd be good. So it does. As much as I like those types of games, though, there is one massive downside that I could never get around. That does make me not like that type of game, and it's just you have to play so carefully. Like, it's good because it makes you think about the game in different ways and makes you look at defensive tools instead of just offensive ones. So a champion like Old Man Logan, suddenly, you know, you look at him and you're like, wow, Old Man Logan could actually be kind of good. So like just as more of a defensive way of playing, just have like that sustainability in like certain quests. Maybe Old Man Logan's not the best example, but hopefully you guys know what I'm talking about. And yeah, I mean it's not always fun to do that. You know, sometimes it is fun just to go with that super glass cannon champion like Wasp, and understand that yeah, if you get hit a few times, well, you're dead, but at least while you're not dead, you're putting out some crazy burst damage and that type of thing. Yuki sending over another 5 Polish bucks. Where is your last one here, Yuki? You could sort of implement that in Alliance War. No potions, no revives, and no boosts. Yeah. I kind of like that stuff exists, though, if I'm being honest, man. I don't know. I would like to see a game. I would like to see how the game would be without that stuff. But I actually kind of like it. So I used to hate the idea of boosts, and I still kind of do hate the idea of boosts when it comes to like the champion boost, like the percentage boost, like the 10% health and attack, that type of thing. I do kind of hate those boosts that they even exist. But like the 3-minute boosts, I actually think they add a pretty good layer of depth to it, and you know, because we don't have an unlimited supply, even no matter how much money you spend in this game, you can't have an unlimited supply of those boosts. So you really have to think and sometimes take a risk of like not using one versus using one. So I do like those, and I kind of like potions the way that they, you know, sometimes you have to make a sacrifice of, okay, with my glory, do I buy more rank up materials, or do I buy more potions, or what do I do? And kind of having to pick and choose. So, I don't know, I hate it, but at the same time, I kind of like it. So I don't even know what I would prefer if there was an itemless Alliance War, or if I would hate that. And right now, just thinking about it, I'm leaning more towards preferring the use of items. But if my champion died, I'd want them to be knocked out for a month. Of course, it wouldn't affect defenders for something like that, because defenders are kind of meant to be killed. Although, maybe they'd be knocked out for a single war? Maybe that's something totally unrelated. If you could only use a certain amount of champions for like certain wars or something like that. No, that'd probably just be a hassle more than anything. That probably wouldn't be fun. BG, I have a skill. Jembus and Korg is a good defender. Should I seriously consider grinding for him once in arena, even though the units I'd need to use refreshing would put off Labyrinth 100% a bit? I would seriously consider it. Aranabdo, yes. Seriously consider it. We don't know 100% that he's going to be an amazing defender or not, so maybe feel it out. On day one, like maybe don't start refreshing until we have a little bit more knowledge about the champ or something like that, but he seems like he's going to be good. They need to make some changes to potions, though. It's long overdue. Yeah. Oh, 100%. The way the potions are right now are not good. I just... Like, those need to change, but I don't necessarily want them taken away. For the 4th time, I just pulled a 5-star Magic. Who would you rank 3, Magic or Hyperion, both unduped? They're very different champions. Depends on what you need. If you need that power control, only one of those champions offers it. Unawakened, I'd be more favoring Hyperion just because I feel like I would get more use out of the champion. I would use him in like Lion's Quest Unawakened, but it totally depends on what you need. Totally depends on what you need. BG, I've always wondered how you get so many Tier 4 class Catalyst, how many you get per month, and what is your main source? It's mostly from Alliance Quest. Every single week in Alliance Quest, I get 2 fully formed Tier 4 class Catalyst crystals. Plus we do all Map 6, and Map 6 gives you a lot of fragments. Map 6 actually gives you a lot of fragments. I mean, I get some Map 5 crystals too from milestones, which those help too. But it's mostly from the Map 6 crystals. And then also, what was I gonna say? Like, you know, I get them from other sources too, like the monthly event quest, the Tier 4 class Catalyst fragment crystals. They seem to come in from all kinds of different sources. I couldn't even tell you where they come in from all the time. I don't buy any with Glory. If I was trying to break into higher prestige levels and Tier 4 class Catalysts were holding me back, I'd get them, but other than that, I try to avoid, or I would try to avoid getting them from Glory. How many I get a month? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. But yeah, the biggest source is definitely Alliance Quest. King Groot just became a god? Oh, if there was like the hardcore mode where you lose your champion, yeah, King Groot would actually be a really viable champion for a lot of things, you know? Hardcore mode, you use Star-Lord to get all the way through Labyrinth. You bring Maestro down to 10% HP and regen. Snapped phones everywhere. Yeah, for sure. There'd be no revives at all. That item would just completely cease to exist. Can you imagine that? BG, that would suck if it was 1 month for the people taking the hardest nodes versus someone taking, say, Path 2. You monster. Yeah, no. It would be terrible, actually, for Alliance War, probably. But if you think about it, if everybody's losing their champions... I mean, I guess the champions on defense would have to go away somehow too. Like, they would have to be eliminated somehow, because there'd be no way that you can keep up with your attacking champions if everyone's defense stayed the same. But if everybody's champions were like dropping like flies, and you were all reduced to using backups and backups of backups. I don't know, man. I feel like there's some way that it could be made fun. It would be a real stretch from the way the game is played now. It'd have to be very different. There'd be no way you could just implement something like that, just like flip a switch and have some type of permadeath in the game right now. But I'm telling you, I think I would enjoy it. Maybe I just wouldn't play Alliance 4 at all. I don't know. Nah, screw that. I'd still play Alliance 4. I don't know how it'd go, but I'd still play. What's up, my brother Twin? Go, go, go. Serengo. What up, Serengo? Hopefully your grind is going good. I'm going to die from this, I think. Maybe I'll live. 5%. I'm bleeding. I'm dead. Brian, do you lose your defenders too? I don't know. I don't know. ISO 8A and MMX IV are facing each other this next war. Who do you think is taking the W? Are they actually, or are you just like saying hypothetically if they face each other? To be honest, I thought they were like. I don't know the relationship between those two alliances. I remember at one point, I think they kind of formed some kind of an alliance of alliances or something like that, if you will. I don't know if that was kind of a while ago though, so I have no idea if that's still a thing or not. But I kind of just assumed that they queued around each other as a result. Wonderbread Siandin over 5 more bucks saying, as for rank up question, how would you structure a team, as in 1 power control, 1 double immune and such? It always depends on the content that you're going after, for sure. But I think to have a well-rounded team of champions as like options to turn to, I think I can kind of elaborate on that if that's good enough. I always try to have a champion with regen available to me. I don't always bring one to a quest. Like for example, oh damn it, I was just about to use a special. For example, if I'm just doing like the monthly event quest, you know, I just bring like Medusa, who of course can't heal, but her damage and survivability is good enough. Either way, dude, I gotta stop getting to these special 3s. I'm just killing so much time watching these animations. What was I gonna say? So yeah, like a champion with sustainability is the most important. A champion that can heal generally. Followed by that, I would say an immunity champion is probably next on the list, just because if you run into if you're doing a quest that has a certain node where you need that immunity, there's no getting around that. I mean, you can get around like not having power control, for example, just because you could bait out specials, or in some cases tank the L3 or whatever. So yeah, I would say having like a high level immunity champion. You want to cover poison and bleed, I would say. They don't necessarily have to be in the same champion, but you want to have champions that are capable of doing that if you need to bring them to a quest. Then I would probably say you want to have a good power control option available to you. Beyond that, I mean, things open up pretty wide. You just want all different types of champions. Synergy champions, champions that have damage over time effects, champions that could shut down healing. Pretty much whatever you need. And like I said, for what you actually bring to a quest or war or whatever, it just depends on what you're doing. You don't need to have all of that balled up in one team at all. You could be fine with just power control, for example, depending on your path in Alliance War, type of thing. Hopefully that somewhat answers your question, because it's kind of a hard one to answer. And if it didn't, then maybe clarify with like a follow-up question or something like that, and I'll try to watch for it. But dude, thank you again for the $5. I really appreciate it. Damn, I need to get Heimdall, but I didn't even have time to start Arena. Well, there's always a round 2 if round 1's not looking good for you. Speaking of the permadeath thing, having Heimdall on your team would become like the thing to do, you know? Have Heimdall with you. How about the way you keep defenders is based on deaths, but you'd have to eliminate potions? I'm not sure I understand exactly what you're saying. BG, did you do 1,000 jumping jacks? I did not do 1,000, not yet. I might do them on Sunday when my wife is off for work. I did some just to make sure I could do some, and I did like 40, which is very far away from 1,000. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I could actually do 1,000. I could definitely do a few hundred for sure, based on the 40 I did. Like it was, you know, a few hundred is 100% that. 1,000, I don't know. We'll see. They only get harder as you go, and yeah, I'm sure I didn't even really face any type of fatigue with my measly 40 that I did. Dude, when was the last time you got a character for the content creator program? I feel like it's been 100 years. Massacre was the last content creator champion that we got. I don't know. I didn't ask Kabam what's going on with it. I kind of just assume because they were having a bunch of issues lately, and they had to have like a different beta, and maybe they were just too involved with that to have us test out a champion or something like that. I don't know. Maybe I'll ask him about it soon here if we don't get like whatever the, you know, I guess Korg would be the next champion that we could maybe get. So if we don't get Korg, I'll probably message him and see what's up. Enjoying the champion special animations, super important. That's, you know, it is important, yeah. The animations of the champion, maybe not so much the special animations, but the feel of the champion is actually really important. What's up, BG? So I have my first 5-star featured since Blade had his second run. Anyway, I pulled Infinity Man, about to take to rank 3. Can he be used offensively too? I think he could be used offensively. I've heard that he's not terrible offensively, but I've never really seen any videos of it. So I don't know. Not yet, nor will you. What, for the 1,000, I'm talking about for the 1,000, jumping jack thing? Maybe. I don't know. How many questions can be asked about this bloody game? A zillion, dude. I don't know. I know a zillion's not a number, but there's, yeah, you could ask so many questions about this game. It's such a simple game, kind of, but it has a lot of depth to it, actually. It's like that Rocky training scene, you know, where he pretends to throw 3 or so air punches to prep for Ivan Drago. Dude. Okay, you better not be saying anything negative at all about Rocky 4. The greatest movie of all time. I say you keep going until you drop. You have Laura count silently. Then make sure she zooms in your exhausted face when she breaks the news that you only made it to like 322. Well, it'd be motivation if I knew the number, though. I would have to count in my head, I feel. I don't know if I could not count doing something like that. Like, I don't know if I can get myself to stop counting. Maybe if I put some music on and only focused on the music, I guess. We'll see. We'll see. Brian, so if Kabam unfairly took my Quake, like with a DC, I kid you not, I will get on the next flight to Vancouver and Kabam best watch out. Because I will chain myself to their door while dressed as Quake and not leave until they give her back. Wow. Well, I said, you know, you know, you get the champion back in a month. So essentially, if your defender gets the 3 kills wiping out the attack bonus, then your defender doesn't go into permadeath. Okay. I see what you're saying now. I don't know if I like that. I think maybe it'd be the opposite, where if your defender didn't get a kill, Because, I mean, if they get kills, then... Like, essentially the problem is this. If you're losing your attackers, eventually you just won't be able to kill any defenders, and you're just going to be shut out of the game. So, maybe if your defender actually gets kills, maybe that would be a good time to say, like, okay, they are temporarily disabled from being used in Alliance War. But maybe they'd have to get, like... Like, they couldn't be knocked out for that long, because we don't have that deep of a pool of champions to use for defenders. I don't know. I don't know if there's any good way to do it, actually. I'm sure if we really thought about it, maybe there'd be a way to make it good. Rocky 4 was a cinematic masterpiece. Well, Battleships knows. Dude, I love Rocky 4. I'm talking about your 40 jumping jacks to prep for 1K. Alright, fine. But it's just the way you said it. I didn't care for it. I didn't care for the way that you mentioned Rocky. Dude, he went to Russia, and he trained in the snowy mountains alone. There was no one around, and those people were following him around, and he tricked them into crashing their car into a snowbank. All right, 3 air punches. BG, do you think Quake is worth rank 4? If you're good playing Quake style, then yes. If you're not, or if you don't care for it, then nah, move along. I'm trying to get 3-star high. Well, actually, she hasn't been terrible on defense either, by the way. So there is that, I guess. I'm trying to get 3-star Heimdall, and I'm almost close in completing the milestone. How far do I have to go to be 1 to 5% ranked to get Heimdall? 1 to 5%. Are you in a different bracket? Is 1 to 5% a different bracket? Because I think it's top 10% that gets the champion, if I'm not mistaken, right? If you're in the veterans bracket, meaning you've played the game for more than 60 days, I've got my prediction on screen. If you've been playing the game for less than 60 days, then unfortunately I don't know. I missed your answer. Did you complete 1,000 jumping jacks? Not yet, Eddie. I haven't tried yet. Not yet. I may try soon here. We'll see. I think the reason we have so many rank up questions is there's so little content concerning team design, so you get middling players like me, because outside of god tier characters we have so many. It's just it's such a tough thing. Like, that is the bulk of this game, is figuring out which champions to rank up and why, like how you're gonna put them to use. We get so few rank up materials that, like, the decisions matter so much. And I think that's actually a good thing. It's one of the reasons that it's one of the draws to the game for me, is that you can't just rank up everything. So yeah, like, I don't even think it's possible to make a video like one video or anything that would answer all that stuff, you know. So pretty much you're describing dungeons. I don't think you could simplify it that much. Maybe for, like, picking defenders, yes, but not for all of the other parts of the game. Dude, how satisfying would it be, though, if you... like, it's already pretty satisfying watching your defenders get kills, right? Imagine this. Imagine you're in Alliance War, and who's like a mediocre defender? Let's just go with Yondu, because I'm fighting Yondu. Yondu is like a pretty decent defender, right? Yondu can get some kills. He doesn't get kills all the time, but he can get some kills, right? Let's say Yondu knocks out... you watch him knock out someone's Stark Spidey, and you know that because your Yondu got that kill, that person cannot use their Stark Spidey for an entire month. Do you feel really good about that, or do you feel bad about it, or, like, how would you feel? How would you feel about that? Because I don't know, man. I feel like I'd feel pretty good. Like, I'd feel a little bit bad, but at the same time, man, I think I'd feel really good. Yandu gets kills? He's gotten some before. Maybe not in our wars. Maybe not in our wars, Mo Battle Chips, but, you know, he could get a kill. Basically was saying your 40 jumping jacks are like if he'd done 3 air punches to prep for Drago. Okay. Even if you were insulting Rocky, I would still love you, Kate. I just want to point that out. But alright, I understand what you're saying now. I understand. I feel great because I'm an a-hole. Yeah. I feel great about it. Yeah, everybody would feel good. I'd feel more good than bad. Yeah, everybody would feel good. The thing is, like, you're... Oh, I'm so dead here. Everybody would be at the same risk, so it would also happen to you sometimes. Damn it, I just missed out on 5-star points. What about when the game crashes and people lose their champs for a month for no reason? Yeah, that would be terrible. That'd be really, really bad. The game would have to be much more stable than it is now, and there would have to be some way to prevent that from happening. A type of system that people could not abuse, though, because people abuse like the force close thing, you know. Kabam would have to have some way to prevent people from abusing that. And then if you actually disconnected somehow, there would have to be some type of leniency there. I mean, I don't even know how you prevent that though, because somebody could just. I mean, what people used to do, we used to call it pulling the plug. So in Dota on Warcraft 3. If you just left the game, if you just rage quit the game, you would be added to a list of people that, you know, they wouldn't want to play with you anymore because they just know you're going to quit the game if you're going to lose or something like that, if you're playing poorly. And you know, like Dota, it was such a long game, especially back then. Sometimes it would be hours and hours long. There was no way to concede or anything like that other than just sitting in base and not moving and letting the other team mow you down. So yeah, people would if you left, people would add you to these basically like a blacklist, right? And the way that people would try to get around that is they would literally just like pull the Ethernet cord from their computer. So yeah, they'd be known as plug pullers. Or I guess like pulling the power cord too, just like turning off the power would probably do it too. Wonder Bread, sending over $1. Where's your last one, Wonder Bread? Okay, do you think it would be fun to watch Defender kills in Alliance Wars, like a subsection? I'm not exactly sure what you're saying. Do you think it'd be fun to watch Defender kills in Alliance War like a subsection? Do you mean like watch the actual fight itself? More than what we could already watch, just watching like the little timer ticking? Clarify that for me. I'll watch for your next comment. Wait a month to use a champ. What is this, Clash of Clans? Do they make you do something like that in Clash of Clans? Like only if you died, only if you lost with that champion. If you don't lose, then you play that champion forever. War chat would get so abusive? Yeah, it'd be fun. Like I think if you go into something knowing just everybody's gonna be a jerk like that, then I think you could have a lot of fun with it. You know, if everybody's being nice and then you got that one guy ruining it being a jerk, then yeah, it's not fun, and that guy, screw that guy. Okay, you said yeah. Okay, so watching, yeah, dude, I think it would be cool getting to watch other people's fights. Hell yeah, I think that'd be cool. The only downside I could see is that adds a lot of pressure. That adds a whole lot of pressure to that person doing the fighting. But I do wish that there was some kind of spectator mode where we could watch our alliance mates fight, and we could also watch our defenders fight. Like, that'd be really cool. I would love to do that. I guess there's two downsides. The one downside is the pressure. And the second downside would be I would just be glued to the Alliance War map. Like, there's already a couple of wars where I've just lost like an hour or more of my life just in a really tight war, just like staring at the map, like hoping that that when that timer is done ticking, that my defender is still standing, or my alliance mate's defender is still standing. So, can you like actually watching the fight? That'd be so much more interesting. I would never be able to look away. I would always just be looking at Alliance War. So there is that downside to it too, but it would be awesome, dude. It'd be awesome. Holy F, I'm going to die. I've burped at least 300 times since the stream started. This sucks balls, dude. 300 times. Good lord. Aaron Abdo, sending over a buck. Where's your last one, Aaron Abdo? Speaking of movies, check Twitters. Okay. I'll check Twitters. Dicer, this would be the entirety of War Chat. Asterisk, asterisk, asterisk. Yeah, dude. You're right. You're absolutely right. It'd be glorious. Alright. The Twitters. Wait, what is this? New chairs in the movie theater room? Wait, what? Does your restaurant have a movie theater room? Where is this? What the hell? Have you told me about this in the past? Because I feel like this is new information to me. Wait, what? Beats watching the timer thinking he's been in 1 minute 50 seconds. He's going to win. Yeah, no, it would definitely beat that. But, dude, can you imagine, like, even just watching the timer tick down is exciting at times. If you got to actually watch the fight, that'd be so sick. This is Aaron Abdo's house. Duh. Yeah, Aaron Abdo wishes. Why is there a microwave back there? It's like... It's just like a bunch of really awesome looking chairs, super comfortable chairs, and then a microwave. Right in the back there. No, that's downstairs at my apartment building. Oh, really? Dude. I didn't know your apartment building had something like that. That's pretty sweet. Those chairs look super comfortable. Holy crap, dude. You've invited me to do so many things. You've invited me to go to baseball games, concerts, I don't know, other places, beer fest type activities, and I never once, I don't think at least, got invited to the movie room. Do I feel hurt by this? I would have said no either way. I was kind of close. Screw you, Brian. Screw you, man. Nap time in the movie room for the homeless? I'm in. Nice. I would totally be in, too. The Diet Coke tastes better warmed up a bit. Yeah, no, totally. Pop the Diet Coke in the microwave. Oh, how would that taste? And the most generic damn picture hanging up? Oh, dude, I closed it out. I gotta go back and look at it for the picture. Hold on. I didn't think you'd come over to watch a movie, but I guess now that I think about it, it's probably more in your comfort zone. Yeah, I mean, you're probably right. I probably still wouldn't, but, oh yeah, that is a pretty generic looking picture back there. What is that? Just some blocks? Some colored shapes? It looks like some type of conference room, to be honest, where somebody would give a little presentation. BG's all like, you know I don't watch movies. Why haven't you invited me to fall asleep in that room? Yeah! What a surprise. BG wants to Netflix and chill with Aaron Abdo. Yeah! Wait. What does that mean again? Good evening, Brian. Please, I'd like to know who the best champion in the fight against Heimdall is. Thanks. Congratulations on a great channel. Thanks, dude. I think Ronin is probably the MVP to fight against Heimdall in the monthly event quest. If you find him in like War or something, I don't know who's the best, but in the monthly event quest, Ronin can stun lock him. Ronin has to be awakened, but he can stun lock him, and the fight's over. He just completely shuts him down. That's my opinion on who's best. There are other options too, though, that you can choose from, but he's the best. Yes, BG would love to come over and not pay attention to the movie. Gonna watch Infinity War on Sunday after work? Is that an invitation, or is that just you saying you're gonna do it? Do people use that room a lot, or is it mostly like an empty place? I'm curious. I always wonder how many people actually use the facilities that are offered with their apartment building, because I've really never used like any. Then again, most apartments I've been in have pretty much just been the apartments. This is the first one that we have like a I don't want to say exactly what it is, just in case someone tries to find out where I live. So, yeah. If I list all the amenities that this place has, somebody goes on Google and is like searching the area for exactly that list. I don't even know what we all have though. His first thought is, will there be other people? He says nervously. Yes. So. No, the conference room is actually next door. The movie theater room is pretty nice, though. 105-inch screen, Blu-ray player, and HDMI, so you can hook up whatever. It has cable, so some people watch TV down there, but you can reserve it. I reserve it all football season. Okay. Voodoo is not poison immune. Them buffs eat him alive. Yeah, that is true. Is there a better way to earn 5-star champions? I'm unable to complete master difficulty with only 4-star champions. What would be the easiest way to earn them? Duplicating 4-star champions will give you 5-star shards. Alliance War at the higher tiers. Arena. The monthly event quest. Even if you can't complete all of it, if you complete the earlier chapters, you get some. But I have to tell you, Master Mode is designed to be beaten with 4-star characters. Maybe not at the rank that you have them. You know, if you don't have high-ranking ones, or if you don't have good 4-star champions, you know, it is very difficult to beat that content. But over time, you'll also develop some better skills of this game. Hopefully you don't take this as an insult in any way. Because, yeah, there was a time where all of us struggled to beat that type of content. But eventually, you know, you get better and better at the game. You pick up a few things here and there. You watch some videos. I highly, highly recommend the How to Fight Like a Ninja series if you haven't seen that yet. That will give you a lot of really good tips for fighting in this game that you may be able to push a little bit further with the champions that you currently have if you master some of the techniques in those videos. I guess I'll just use the 6-star champions now. There's an apartment building down the street. I use their gym quite a bit. Wow. Right, ever since your 5.4 Legends run, I have a new respect for Ronin. He's one of my favorite Cosmic Champs now. Thank you for opening my eyes. No problem. He is a badass. We're gonna find you, BG. Looks like BG just found his new studio. Perhaps. Oh no, the burping hasn't stopped, but I just started hiccuping. Just let me die. Wow. Dude, hiccups really are... Oh, God, I hate hiccups. Hiccups are the worst. They really are the worst. And no, that wasn't an invitation because it will be when your testing stream is on, but otherwise, you'd be welcome to come. Okay. You guys don't need a testing stream, do you? I have to wait for some of my coworkers to be off, and the restaurant doesn't close until 10 p.m., so no Infinity War for you. Alright. Got it. Understood. Those chairs actually really do look pretty enticing. If it wasn't after 10 o'clock, then I might have actually just came over, even without the invite. Like, I know where you live. I could find that room somehow. What are the best champs and techniques to beat 5.2.5, the Bane Node 1? Really, you don't need any two specific types of champions. You just have to learn how to transfer Bane well enough, which is not that easy to do. It's a pretty difficult node. There are a couple of types of champions that can help you, however. One is any champion that has some form of power control, just because you're not always able to attack into them to transfer the Bane debuff if you can't push their power. Like, if they're ready, you know, if you're trying to bait out specials, because you can't attack them anymore, yeah, you're going to suffer from that Bane damage. So power control champions can be really good. Healing champions, just because you're inevitably going to take some... you're inevitably going to take some kind of damage, so any champions that could heal will generally help out as well. Wolverine was particularly good for me there. Just high DPS champions to get their life low before Bane transfers over to you will help reduce the Bane damage, so all those things help. But really it comes down to a bit of practice. What I recommend for the you know, first time encountering Bane, which is in that quest, is to don't start the quest with the intention of clearing it on your first go. See how far you can get without using any types of items. And if you don't make it very far, then just back out and do the same thing. And you know, you might have to do that for like a few times. I would recommend maybe just doing it like once a day for about a week. Just see how far you can get one time per day for about a week. And eventually you'll get good enough at it, and you'll get far enough without using items that you can just use a little bit of items to help get you through the rest. BG, are you threatening me with a pop-in? I hate the pop-in. Maybe. I have rank 4, level 40 Stark Spider-Man, rank 4, level 40 Ghost Rider, rank 3 Angela, rank 3 Mephisto, and rank 1 Crossbones. But the Hydra, Adaptoid, and Red Skulls are very difficult. Okay. Do you have a 3-star duped Ronin? 3-star awakened Ronin by any chance? You might not. Hopefully you do, though. Don't use your special 3. Don't use your special 3. Thank you. If you do have a 3-star duped Ronin, then you could use him to stun lock those fights. There's got to be video of it out there somewhere. I don't know if I have a video link offhand, but you basically, like Ronin's awakened ability, what it does is it extends the stun duration. You also gain some attack, but more importantly, it extends the stun duration depending on the enemies, depending on how many buffs the enemy actually has. And those champions, they gain buffs when you attack into them. I think. Or they just have buffs from something. I don't know. And Ronin will if you can stun them one time with your special 1 ability, if you can survive long enough, then you can stun them forever until the fight's over. There are plenty of videos out there. Okay, I mean, I figured there are videos out there. It's just I don't have, like, one particular source to go to. Dupe 3-star Ronin? Go fish. Bummer. Back out if you think the quest is too hard, then do it again later. Do you want us to sit down to pee too? Well, I mean, if you gotta poop, you know, maybe. Ever try an AQ and pee standing up? It's terrible. Drop Faith has a point. If you and Laura want to come over sometime watch a movie, though, you're more than welcome to. Probably going to be having movie night more often with those new chairs. I was going to say something kind of inappropriate, and I'm not going to say it. I was going to say something about fornication. There he goes, wasting people's energy again. Hey, waste energy, save resources. It's all worth it in the end. Alright, Brian, I have 9.5 million in Heimdall. What kind of score should I shoot for? 15. I'd go for 15.1, actually, just to be really safe if you can get it. Dude, 9.5, though. You're on a good pace. BG, Creed 2 comes out this year on November 21st. I actually didn't see the first Creed. I did not see the first Creed. I stopped watching Rocky after Rocky 4. I haven't seen any of the other I mean, I saw parts of Rocky 5 and then I turned it off. I feel like they peaked at Rocky 4. What is your favorite TV show? Favorite TV show is probably Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Followed closely by Psych. Creed was excellent. I did hear good things about Creed. Actually, I'm moving soon. It's been real. Bye. Wow. 15.1 now. Jesus Cade said 11.8. Well, do what you're gonna do. Brian, would you be 100% opposed to me using your lap as a pillow? 100%? I wouldn't say 100%, no. Holy crap, man. I just realized what time it is. It's really late. I'm not even going to do this round of Arena. I had no idea that it was already 12:36. Good lord. I'm offended you just said probably. I didn't actually mean to say probably. It's just one of those speech things, you know. Where you say... It's like when people say the word like. Except slightly different. It's definitely It's Always Sunny. Is Always Sunny your favorite TV show because you hate birds? Hate birds? No, I love birds. Alright, come on, boost. Give me a boost. Dude, that or, like, when am I gonna duplicate 4-star Unstoppable Colossus? I've opened up a lot of these crystals. I remember... Actually, do I remember? I was gonna say I remember opening up 365 of these in one go, but did I ever do that, or was that just something I thought I did? Let me go check my my YouTube page here. It's been a long time. What are these things called again? Alliance crystals. Alliance crystal opening. I did 100 Alliance crystals and then 120 Alliance crystals. I guess I never did 365. Hell yeah, 15% boost. That is 30 units that I just saved. Converted this 1,000 loyalty to 30 units. Nice. Yeah, I guess I never did 365. I thought I did. Maybe that was something that I had considered doing, but just didn't do. Yeah, I guess that's it, because nothing's coming up here on my channel. I've opened up a few hundred of these things. It's got to be at least 300 at this point. Well over 300, I'm sure. Hold on. How do I... Hold on. Let me... It says the odds on the crystal, right? Let me see. You probably promised us that video, and like most of your promises, never did it. That's harsh, but fair. Alright, 0.05%. Oh, God. So rare. It's so rare. I have an awakening gem that I could give to mine, but I don't want to do it. And I certainly don't want to spend 365,000 loyalty to get him again. I feel like as soon as I give him an awakening gem, I'll pull him from the crystal. Is B Manny Mo Battle Chips? I've always wondered that. No. B Manny and Mo Battle Chips are two different people. Or should I say B Manny and Mo Battle Chips? That's how you're supposed to say Mo Battle Chips' name. Kind of like in The Breakfast Club, when he says the word scholarship. Or are we? Oh, God. I guess I've never seen you both in the same room at the same time. Dungeons with Seaton? Question mark? I'm not opposed to doing them, but we're usually on a different schedule, so we never did them together last time. BJ pulled a 5-star appearing a few days ago. Should I generic gem his booty? That's a tough call, dude. It's I don't think I would generic gem him. I think, like, he benefits quite a bit from being awakened, but he's also usable without being awakened, and I think I would just leave him unawakened, but ranked up, and use him in, like, Alliance Quest. So, it's tough to part ways with a generic awakening gem. To play AQ while peeing, you just have to push down your slab with your phone at the same time as fighting? Wait, what? Push down your slab. Is that what you call it? I don't know if I've ever heard it called that before. But you're right, I guess it could be done. For anyone who's like me and loved the movie Escape Plan, I just watched the second one, and if you're like me, you'll like it until the end. Pissed me off really bad, horrible ending. I've never even heard of Escape Plan 1, let alone 2. Is it a scary movie, perhaps? Ryan, thoughts on ending the night at 10.5 million? Be really good if you ended the night at 10.5 million. Hi BG, remember me? Used to watch your live streams in the past, been away from the game for 6 months, and now I'm planning to make a grand comeback. Welcome back, dude. Oh, welcome back. Yes, I do remember you. Dungeons with B Manny and Mo Battle Chips must be interesting. You know, I think they did do a dungeon together last time, but I can't be sure on that. Hey Dingus, my head hurts. 11.5 million now. Do I quit? Quit? No way. Alright. I'm out of here for the night, though, guys. I'll be back by normal time tomorrow. No daytime stream. Not again. Crap. I didn't get any... These are available. What? Dude, I thought I saw that these were available out of the corner of my eye. And then, for some reason, when I like tried to scroll up, I didn't see them again. I do have free crystals available, though. What was I saying, though? Oh, yeah, I wanted to say I didn't really get any grind time for the 3-star. Never even made it through my whole 5-star roster. Grinding a little too slow tonight. So yeah, I'm gonna have to put some time into that to make sure I get this frickin' Heimdall. But I'm out. Thank you very much for hanging out, as always. It's about a crew whose job is to break out of prisons. Okay. Got it. I just realized there's another whole day. Yeah. You Wow. Alright. That makes a lot more sense. I was like... Yeah, exactly what Demiak said. Like, you for real didn't realize that? I was confused why you were so desperate. I was like, yeah, dude, like, what? You're doing great. But yeah, thank you very much to William Boyer for the $20 that he sent over, along with everyone else who sent over some very generous donations as well. I will see you guys tomorrow. Good luck. Keep on grinding. Have a good night.